You have to tell me the nth term for this one. Yeah, they're cube numbers, exactly. Hmm. You got the answer. Anyone else? Okay. So what can we say about the terms in the numerator? What are they? An arithmetic sequence. Very good, very good. So you know what you guys can do? You can separately solve them and then make the fraction. Okay. So we do have the arithmetic sequence, and that's going to be a plus n minus 1 into d for the nth term. Okay. So now the first term is 3. I don't need n. It's to be written like this. And the difference is 5. Take away 3. It gives us 2. Okay. So that's going to be 3 plus, and then multiply 2n minus 2. So the answer is 3 minus 2 is 1. Okay. So I can write 1 plus 2n or 2n plus 1. They both are correct. Okay. All right. And what about the numbers in the denominator? What are they? So they are cube numbers, but the first cube number, that is 1, is missing up. So it's n plus 1 whole cube. Very good. Excellent, Omar. Nice. So for this one, it's 2n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 whole cubed. This is how you do things. And this is the nth term for the whole sequence. Bingo. Who is not clear with this, please let me know. I'll explain again. And if it's clear, we can move ahead to quadratic sequence. Yes, quickly.
Sir, in the second one, I didn't understand the n plus 1.
Were you there in the class when I talked about the cube numbers?
Sir, I don't think so because I went for prayer in between.
Okay. We do have cubic and square sequences as well. So cubic and square sequences are like that. Like square numbers are 1, 4, 9, 16, and so on. Okay. So if you have square numbers and that starts from the very first square number, this nth term is going to be n squared. If you have square numbers but it's like this, so this is what you call one step ahead. Okay.
Okay.
And then you are going to write not n plus n square but n plus 1 square because you have shifted it one place ahead. Okay, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
If it starts from 9, so you can see that the first two numbers are missing, so it's two step ahead, so you're going to write n plus 2 square like this.
Okay,
Okay,
sir. Okay.
the cube numbers are 1 and then 8, and then we have 27 and then 64, 125, and keeps on going. So the nth term is going to be n cube for this. Okay, they're cube numbers, these were square numbers.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if it starts from 8 and then 27 and then 64, so we can see there that
One
the
step
first
ahead.
cube number is messed up. So it's one step ahead. I'm going to write n plus 1 cube. Okay, starts from 27, 64, 125, and so on. So we
Two
can say that this is
ahead.
two step ahead. That's it. All right,
Okay, sir.
great, perfect. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now we are moving to the sequence which is called quadratic sequence. So the first thing you guys are going to do is to check for arithmetic. Okay, if not arithmetic, check for geometric. If not geometric, check for cubic. If not cubic, check for square. Okay. If it's not that, it should be quadratic sequence. Okay. What is a quadratic sequence? How are we going to check for quadratic sequence? I'll let you know this. So a quadratic sequence, like you guys can just go into the sequence, and that sequence is going to tell you it's neither arithmetic nor geometric, because you know the identity of that. An arithmetic sequence is going to, like Omar just recognized this, because one, like 3 and 5 and 7 and 9. So there's a constant gap coming out between two numbers. There's a constant difference. Okay. And for a geometric sequence, there will be a table going on. We studied yesterday. Like we can have 5 is a 5, 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, 20 2s are 40, and this, so 80. So you can see that 2's times table is going on. Okay. So if you divide this by this, you're getting 2. Okay. 2. So there's a common ratio. Cubic sequence, square sequence. But if we have a quadratic sequence, so it's going to be quite different from all of these. And for quadratic sequence, the question might be for 3 mark. So you guys must be knowing how to solve it. Okay. So an example for quadratic sequence can be 5, and then 9, and then 15, and then 23, and then 33, and 45. So my dear students, this is not an arithmetic sequence, because the gap is not the same. Neither it's a geometric sequence, nor it's a cubic sequence, nor it's a square sequence, a step ahead, or no, it's not. So we have to check out for the other type of sequence, that's the quadratic sequence. How do we check out for quadratic sequence? We're going to take the difference between each term, okay, consecutive terms. So this gives me a 4, this gives me 6, this gives me 8, and then 10, and then 12. Then I'm going to take the second difference. I'm going to take the second difference comes same. Oh, so if the sequence has the second difference common, so then it's called a quadratic sequence. Okay. So for quadratic sequence, Omar, I'll give you time. Just first understand everything. I'll give you time to copy down with ease. Okay. Recording also going on. No worries. The general term formula for the quadratic sequence is an squared plus bn plus c. So we have got three variables. What are they? We have got a, we have b, and we've got c. And how we're going to find these three variables? So for that we have formula. What was the formula for this? A is basically, A can be expressed as 2A. This is the formula. 2A is the formula, okay? 2A equals to second difference. This is the formula. Formula number 1. Then 3A plus B. This is the formula. Equals to first term of first difference. Okay? And then the last one is A plus B plus C equals to the first term of the sequence. This is the general term formula. Quadratic sequence, the general term formula. Like for arithmetic, the general term was a n equals to a plus n minus 1 into d. So in the same way, but here a is not the first term, and b is not the second term, and c is not the third term. We have something to be found. So a, b, and c are basically found out using some properties. Property number 1 is, you have to memorize this. 2a will be equals to whatever the second difference you are getting. The common difference, the second difference. What is the second difference in our case? 2. Okay, perfect. Then 3a plus b, this is the formula, will always be equals to the first term of the first difference. So what is the first term of the first difference in our case? Perfect. And a plus b plus c is going to be equals, now you have already found a, you have already found b, so you're going to put the value of a and b in the third equation, and you're just going to find c. So a plus b plus c equals to the first term of the sequence. What is the first term of the sequence? Sequence, the question.
5, sir.
5. Yes, exactly. Okay. So now you guys are going to plug in the values and get the answer for this. I hope my kids are getting this. Okay. 2a equals to 2. So a comes out to be 2. A comes out to be 1. Okay. The second one is 3a plus b equals to first term of the first difference, that's 4. So now I can plug in the value of a. So b comes out to be 4 minus 3, and that's coming out to be 1. And the third term is going to be a plus b plus c equals to the first term of the sequence. So that is 5. I already have a. I already have b. I can figure out what c is. C is coming out to be 5 minus 2. That gives me 3. Okay. Now I've got a, b, and c, all three of them. I can just plug in the values in the formula. A is 1. You don't need to write 1. It's n square plus n and plus 3. Okay. So this is the nth term of the sequence. Mhm. Mm. This one. This one, you already found a. Okay. If you want to verify it, if you want to verify it, if I put 1 in place of n, I'll get the first term of the sequence. Let's see whether I'm getting or not. 1 squared plus 1 plus 3. Yeah, I'm getting 5. Oh, yes. I'm putting 2. 2 twos are 4. 4 plus 2, 6. 6 plus 3, 9. Yeah, I'm getting. Okay. So, yeah, it's correct. Copy down everything. And if it's not clear to anyone, just let me know.
Sir, it's not clear to me.
What? The last
Sir,
thing or the whole thing?
no, sir, the last thing.
Now you have got the generator formula, isn't it?
Yes,
If
sir.
you put n equals to 1, you'll get the first term of the sequence. If you put n equals to 2, you'll get the second term of the sequence, like this. Okay, like you're going to put n equals to 1, 2. It's just to verify. Okay, it's not a part of the answer. It's just to verify.
Okay, done copying.
Okay, you have to. Okay, uh, 1 more minute. We should wait, and then we're moving on. Zia, take a sequence 7, 11, 17, 25, 35. 7, 11. Those who are done, you can just have the sequence 7, 11, 17, 25, and 35, and try to solve it.
7, 11, 17.
17, 25, 35.
Okay.
Are you guys done? All of you are done copying? Can I move on? Okay. Okay. Next, this is yours. Do yourself, and then quickly we're going to move on to the next part. Okay. 7, 11, 17, 25, 35. And it's quite obvious that it's a quadratic sequence. I want the answer in 5 minutes, 2 minutes, and then we'll be practicing past papers.
I have my answer.
Okay, you have your answer.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, now the past paper questions. Ziad can confirm your answer.
N squared plus n plus 5. Yeah, it's correct.
Correct.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. This is the best thing a Muslim can say. Alhamdulillah. Great. This is mixed up, okay? So sequence A is to be done separately. Sequence B is another sequence. Sequence C is another sequence, okay? And these questions are like 5 or 6 mark questions in the exam. So you have to write the fifth term of every sequence and write the nth term. Okay? Okay. If you are not able to do sequence B, so don't waste your time going to sequence C. Okay? That one is easy. And if someone has done sequence B correctly, now, so that student is genius. And I'm finding that genius in my class. Okay. So, dear students, this is a 6 mark question from the past paper. Give a try and let me know what you've got quickly. Are all of you guys done with the quadratic sequence, or if still there is problem?
No problem.
Okay. Okay. What about the rest of you? Like Zayyab, and what about Saad, and what about Ayan, and what about Shazin? Are you all done?
Yes.
Sir, I'm done.
And you get the same answer?
Yes, sir. I got the same answer.
Yes, sir.
Alhamdulillah. That's
Very good.
great. That's great. What about Zaryab? Zaryab is totally done.
सर मैं कर रहा हूँ.
Okay. No worries. Take your time, please. Okay. Those who have done, they can carry on with the next question. No one is going to ask me about sequence B. Okay, give a try. If you're not able to do, come to sequence C. Once all done, then we are going to talk about that. Not before. Anyone done?
Sir, I've finished the sequence A. On sequence B, I have found the nth term, but then I'm kind of confused with the fifth one because I'm getting a weird answer.
So if you're done with the nth term, you just put the value of n as 5, going to get the fifth term. Nth term finding is more difficult than finding the fifth term, to be honest.
So I didn't struggle at all finding the nth term.
Who is done with A and C?
Sir, I'm
Okay,
done with
for
A. I'm on 3.
okay, who's okay? Let me help me out to complete the sequence A. What's the fifth term?
Sir, minus 3.
Minus 3. Okay, and what is the nth term? What is the nth term?
9
17
minus
minus
4n.
4n.
What? There are two different answers coming.
Sir, I'm getting 9 minus 4 1.
13 plus n minus 1 into there's
Even I got 17 minus 4n.
yeah 17 minus 4 is the right answer.
ठीक है.
The difference is not 4, it's minus 4. It's a decreasing sequence, by the way. Okay. Now let's come to the sequence C on the numerator. Numerator, we are having numbers, and basically they are just they're natural numbers. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, consecutive natural numbers, but 6 step ahead. So it's just going to be 11. Okay, and I'm just going to write n plus 6. That's it. Okay, they're just natural numbers. They're not quadratic or cubic. No, nothing like that. Okay, so after this, 8 and the 16 and the 32 and 64. Yeah, which sequence is this?
Sir, can you repeat again?
The sequence of the denominator. What is this? Good. Yeah, yes, geometric sequence. Nice. 8 2s are 16. Yeah, what should be here? What is the fifth term? It's 128. And minus 1. But I told you, I told you not going to leave it like this, because 2 can be written as 8 can be written as 2 to the power 3. Okay. So 2n minus 1 plus 3. So it's going to be 2n plus 2. I explained you yesterday. I explained you yesterday about this. 8. Can I express 8? That was a minus. That was a minus. I brought it upside. This is 8. Can't I express 8 as 2 to the power 3? Can I? Can I? 2 to the power 3 is 8, isn't it? Now with the same basis, I multiply their powers are added. So I just write 2 once in n minus 1 plus 3. So I'm going to get 2n plus 2. Okay. Powers add होते हैं. Okay. So you're going to add the powers.
Okay, sir.
Okay. Ji. Now this sequence B is like one of its own kind of a sequence. Like बच्चा जो है ना वो it's going to get twisted. Sequence B is one of its own kind. The problem is that a normal child cannot like come out with the answer. But if you just look into that, they're basically one less than the cubic sequence. Ah, isn't it? Like if I add 1 into all of them, so it's going to be a cubic sequence.
Yes, sir.
So they're basically one less than the cubic sequence. So I can write n cube minus 1, isn't it?
So that's the same thing I wrote.
These are cubic sequences. Okay, n cube minus 1. And when I'm going to put n as 5, so I'm going to get 125. Okay, and take away 1 is 124. This is the answer. I hope it's clear to all of
So for the
you.
fifth term, I was just too busy calculating the difference between all of the
No,
difference
no, no,
between all.
no. So it's not a kind of difference. The difference only works for arithmetic sequence. Okay, like if you're
Yeah,
going to create a difference.
so because of that, I got the answer as 82 for the fifth one.
Oh, so it is basically a cubic sequence, but one less. Okay, have a note of this. Second question coming out on your way. Be quick, please. We have to do 2 more questions and 10 more minutes to go. Be quick.
Where are the next questions?
Yeah, they're just coming on your way.
Okay.
Are you clear with this?
Yeah. I actually
Perfect.
skipped A and C just to do B.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, and I got it correct.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Mashallah. Great. Okay. The recording is there. Okay. So you guys can check on the recording if anything is missed out. I'll just request all of you to take a screenshot of this because this is something important. Will help you out for preparing your exams. Have a screenshot, please. Done? And one thing, my dear students, you are not going to write it like this 2n plus 2. No, for this one, please take care of this. Okay. This n is in power. Okay. Let's move on. This is an easy question, to be honest. A very easy one. Okay, stop. This is the easiest of the questions. Yeah, who's done?
Sir, I'm done with the first and the second one. I'm done with
Okay, just quickly do the last one. Hmm. Yeah, exactly. So the ratio is one. What is the ratio? Basically, we are having a table of two. So 2, and 1 over 2, n minus 1. Okay. So I can express this as 2 to the power of minus 1. Okay. And then 2 and minus 1. Yeah, because this 2 lies in the denominator. So I have to bring it up. Yeah. So now it's going to be 2n minus 1 minus 1. So it's 2n minus 2. Okay.
Sir, I'm done.
I'll wait for another. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So the first one. What's the fifth term?
For the first one,
And nth term is
13 minus 7.
18 minus.
5n.
Okay. Next one. 2 and then 3. It's 2 upon 1. Okay. So it's 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 6. 6 is going to be 6
By 5.
over 5. They're simply natural numbers, a step ahead in the first one, and simply the natural numbers in the bottom one. Okay.
N plus 1
And then
and
this is going to be 8, and this 2 and minus 2. Okay.
yes, sir.
Roman, how long will it take to come back? 10 minutes. I'm not sure if I'm going to carry on. But anyways, I'll give you the question. You try it on. Okay. Just be right back. No, we just one more question. One more question. One more question to be done.